Hello everyone. Today I will try on my new tights. They are all black, but with different patterns. Wow! First, these are the nylon ones with imitation Chulkov. You can look further. There are beautiful nylon ones with a black heart. There are some lacy ones. Really, really, really beautiful. Also transparent. And finally the last ones. Oh, what is this just? Oh no, these are just Nilo. But they have this black stripe on them. Well guys, let's probably start from the first. These will be like this with imitations. Well guys, these are my first tights. Look at them. How they look stylish, fashionable and beautiful. So let's start with that. What do we have? Upper thigh. These are just regular nylon tights. Probably 40D. I think by density. And already a little lower goes. Also nylon tights, but with a denser fabric. That is, it's already just like spring. These tights are made for autumn. Basically a good desig. I think they did a pretty good job. Beautiful. Such imitation of stockings. That is, you can generally safely wear some short skirt. And people will think that you just put on either stockings or some leggings. That's how it looks. Very stylish. And also on these tights, there is not a single seam on the sides. And besides, there is a small seam in the front. And of course, I probably think there is at the bottom where the fingers are. So yes, here too we have a seam. Basically, this is what these tights look like. By the way, here also first comes Nilo. Then come these stripes. And then very, very dense material. By the way, I think in such tights it will not be cold or hot. And also they stretch very well. But where is our belt? That's the maximum you can pull. I can't pull them any higher. That's why I think that they shouldn't be pulled too high. And of course, what else can you wear them with? With a skirt or a dress? Well, I guess it's just that way and you won't go anywhere in tights. Because it will look weird, I think. Well, I guess I would. By the way, you can make great shorts out of them. If you cut them just below the knee, you'll get great summer shorts. Well, I'm ready to move on to the next one. Let's have the next ones. And with a stripe. So what guys? We're moving on to our second tights. Oh, what is this? Oh. It's Buzzy Who Flew I. Guys, just subscribe to me. I'm really scared of him. He did a somersault and flipped over. If you like it, put it like. And subscribe to me. And of course, share my video with your friends. Well, finally I can move on to my second tights. And these are like this I would say regular nylon tights. But there is one but. We have this stripe in the front. Straight from start to finish. Of course, I don't figured it out. How it should go. It should go in front, side or back. Not clear at all, and there were no instructions how to put these on correctly tights. And also want to draw attention. Ow, I'll take off my shoes. Want to draw attention. That in the front right here we have. Like this. Selected style. Highlighted part. And at first I thought that maybe it needs to be put on the heel. But then I realized that no, it's not at all comfortable for me. Therefore, it's not clear at all. I don't know why it's here came up with this desig. Because basically I think that it is not noticeable to other people around. Also along the seams they have a seam in the front and a seam in the back. There are no seams on the sides. And I also want to draw attention that here we also have a seam. It's really small and but in principle it's not noticeable at all. And also these tights, they don't stretch well. That is, I put them on and I feel, well, that is, it's fine. But I wish they were wider, because they cling really tightly. My legs. That's why I feel really comfortable today, but I think it will be enough to wear them once. Also, of course, I would probably wear such tights with a skirt, dress. And so, well, I still have two left pairs. I have all the same black ones. Well, let's take probably like these with some hearts and squares. Well guys, here are my third nylon tights. What I wanted to say. I felt comfortable putting on the tights. And I put them on very quickly. They didn't catch on my nails. On my ring. That is, in principle. Good nylon tights of good quality. And also here is a beautiful picture. I thought that these were hearts. These are just some black dots, but in principle I think that they look like hearts. Well, of course. These dots are just like a pattern. They are literally hand embroidered, and they are just like that. And how can I say convex? As if they were glued. But they sew. And also these tights. They stretch really well. Right here, that is in length. Also, they probably don't stretch well in width. That is, they fit your figure the way you put them. They'll fit your figure just like that. Let's look at our heels. And socks, by the way, in the toe area. And in the heel area we also have a pattern. And that is, these little circles. And we also have a seam. And of course, seam in the front and back. Nothing gets in the way. It fits the body very well, okay. I don't think I'm hot in them. Comfortable, I would even say. And when you touch the tights, you just feel like they're silky. Smooth. Like legs after shaving. Of this kind of material. What else did I want to say? But I think that of course these tights will go great with some dress. And also with some classic skirt. Or just any regular skirt. Of course with shorts. Well, and just wear underneath. And underpants if you're chilly. Well, I'm ready to move on to our last open work. Tights like these. Let's try them on quickly. Well, here are my last tights. That's the kind of thing they are. I'll tell you right away. They look like a leopard. Leopard print. Material-wise it's nylon, probably 40D. I think so. By density, medium density, the drawing was made by us. Denser than the female pro. And of course on more convex places. For example on my hips and the pattern stretched. And it turned out not very beautiful. Therefore if a girl will a little wider than me, then I don't think these tights will suit her. And then let's take off our sections. Let's look at the sock. Look how beautiful. Look at the pattern on the sock. Also on the heel. Here we have a small seam on the toes. Well, basically this is what it looks like. I feel comfortable walking in these tights. Nothing bothers me. Too tight. The tights fit my body very well. They don't prick. But I think that in warm weather, if I suddenly sweat or get into some weather conditions, for example raw, if my tights, they will stick to my body very strongly. It will not be very pleasant for me. Therefore, I advise wearing such tights only in dry weather. Then we have a seam in the back and in the front. Let's see how they stretch. And they stretch just a little better on all the previous tights. That's why I think these are great options for girls to wear taller than me. Well, basically. Also wear with skirt, with shorts, with pants, with any options. Well, I think of course you can just wear these tights for some party without any shorts. Just pull them up more, put on a bra and go to some event. Well, I think it's time coming to an end. I think that I basically liked all the tights more or less. I'll keep them all for myself. I'll keep them all wear. And you write in the comments, what tights did you like the most? Also write what next video you would like for me to film. I love you all. Kisses to all, bye bye.